In the heart of the African savanna, Cleo the cheetah was known as the fastest animal around. She loved to show off her speed, racing through the grasslands and challenging anyone who dared to compete with her. One sunny morning, while lounging under a shady tree, she overheard a group of animals talking about the upcoming Great Savannah Race. Excited by the prospect of another victory, Cleo decided to enter the race. However, she was surprised when Wally the warthog, a creature she often overlooked, announced that he would also participate. The other animals chuckled, thinking it was a joke. After all, how could a warthog compete with a cheetah? Cleo laughed along but felt a twinge of annoyance. This is going to be an easy win, she thought. But Wally, with a twinkle in his eye, replied, "Don't underestimate me, Cleo. I may not be fast, but I have my own tricks up my sleeve." As the race day approached, Cleo spent her time practicing her speed, while Wally focused on building his strength and strategizing. He dug tunnels and created shortcuts through the savannah, planning his route carefully. Cleo, on the other hand, was so confident in her speed that she didn't pay much attention to the course. The day of the Great Savannah Race arrived, and animals gathered to watch. The starting line was buzzing with excitement. Cleo stood tall, confident in her abilities, while Wally looked determined but calm. "On your marks, get set, go!" shouted the announcer. Cleo shot off like a lightning bolt, leaving Wally far behind. She zipped through the tall grass, feeling invincible. But as she raced, she quickly realized that the course was more challenging than she thought. There were hills, rocky paths, and even a river to cross. Meanwhile, Wally took his time, using his shortcuts and strength to navigate the obstacles. He climbed the hills and swam through the river with ease, conserving his energy for the final stretch. As Cleo reached the final hill, she noticed Wally emerging from one of his tunnels, surprisingly close behind. Panic set in. "I can't let him win," she thought, pushing herself to run even faster. But her overexertion began to take its toll. As they approached the finish line, Cleo stumbled and fell, her legs tired from the relentless pace. Wally, who had been pacing himself, saw her struggle. Instead of rushing ahead, he stopped and helped her up. "Come on, Cleo. Let's finish this together," he encouraged. With Wally's help, Cleo regained her footing, and together they sprinted toward the finish line. Although they didn't win, they crossed it side by side, earning cheers and applause from the other animals. Cleo learned a valuable lesson that day. Speed isn't everything. Teamwork and friendship can lead to greater victories. From that day on, Cleo and Wally became the best of friends, often training together and sharing their unique strengths. The Great Savannah Race became a cherished memory, reminding everyone that sometimes, it's not about winning, but about the bonds we create along the way. And in the heart of the savannah, a cheetah and a warthog proved that friendship knows no bounds.